Hi, everyone. Say
Hi.
hi. Happy Halloween. It's Halloween week. What are you going to be for Halloween this year?
Men in Black.
He's going to be a Men in Black agent. He just got his costume yesterday. So
So
excited.
cool.
His dad is going to be his partner, huh? Are you agent?
Hey, Jay, I'm Kay, and
You're
he's
Kay,
Jay.
and he's Jay? Okay.
Johnny, Kai.
Oh, that works out great. Okay, so we have to be a little quiet today. James is taking his nap, but hopefully you guys can hear us. So we're in the middle of fall. It's finally chilly here in Phoenix. We're so excited about that too. And Halloween is on Saturday. So today, for Kai's home ec class, we're gonna make a pumpkin spice skillet cake. We're gonna show you how to make it so you can make it at home too. So, our oven is preheated to 350, so I think we're ready to get going.
Yeah.
Right? And we're just gonna make it. It's gonna be an actual skillet cake. Watch out here, dude. So this is, I have some butter in it. This is Pampered Chef's 10-inch stainless steel non-stick skillet. This thing is amazing. Kai and I did a video yesterday.
How easy it is to clean.
So easy to clean. I actually burnt the chicken sauce. The sauce that was on our chicken last night started to really evaporate quite quickly, and it burnt, and it got stuck on the pan. But when I took it over to the sink, it just fell right off. And we took a video of it for you. So if you didn't see that yesterday, actually I think I posted it this morning. Go ahead and check it out. These things are so versatile and easy to clean. And they not only go on the stove, you can put them in the oven up to 500 degrees. So we're gonna make a cake in the oven in this skillet today.
Wow.
Yep, it's the stainless steel, non-stick 10-inch, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's get started. You are going to need spice cake mix, okay? You can make your own, or you could just grab a box. We take a lot of shortcuts in our house because we're busy. We're busy people, so sometimes we buy stuff, pre-sliced, pre-made. So good old Betty Crocker here. Okay, so Kai, you're gonna dump this.
The entire thing?
Yep, into
this bowl?
Our classic batter bowl. Okay. So there's that. I'm gonna move this out of the way for a minute. Okay, so spice mix. Okay, you don't need the directions on that. We're not gonna follow it. Okay, I don't want that to fly everywhere, so hold on. Okay, dump it in.
All right. Smells so good.
All right, so that's our spice cake. Make sure we get all of it in there. Next, you need a can of pumpkin. Okay. Would you like to give our smooth edge can opener a try?
Yes, I think it will be way easier than regular can openers.
It is. This thing is amazing. Really? You're gonna love it. Okay, so what you're gonna do, our smooth edge doesn't go on the side of the can like your traditional can openers. It actually goes flat right on top because it's actually not cutting into the can. What it's doing as it goes around the can is removing the glue. So the space where it was glued in the factory, it's removing that part. So you're not gonna get a sharp edge. And you're also going to keep this very clean, so no bacteria. Okay, so we're gonna lay that right on there. And you're gonna twist it clockwise, okay?
Clockwise?
Yeah.
Just gonna start turning this.
Yep.
Cow, that is cool.
Turn this, there you go. There you go.
Oh.
And just turn it. You don't have to do anything else. It's gonna move the can around for you.
I can see where it's been. I can just see a little mark.
Yep, and look, if I take Kai's hand here, hold on to it. This can, it's stuck on there, okay? So it's not going anywhere.
Like it's,
wrong way.
Wrong way.
There we go. Okay, and he's off.
Wow, this is way easier. I feel like Pampered Chef may change the world. Almost done.
Keep going. It'll get easier once it's gone all the way around. You'll feel it kind of jolt a little bit. It'll get easier. Did it jolt?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so to remove it, because it's stuck on there, we're going to turn it the other way, Kai. So turn it the opposite way, and then it will release. Yep, turn, and it's released. And then Kai's going to use this little duck mouth here. Where are we at here? Do you see it? He's going to use that little duck mouth to pry the lid off of it. Yep, push it down, and you're going to pull up this way. You got to get a good grip on there. Let's see.
I get it.
Okay, there we go, just like that. Okay, and there's our pumpkin. And this is a very smooth edge, no cuts. All right, go ahead and set that aside, Kai.
Okay,
I'm going to use my mix-in scraper. Okay, and we're going to dump this in here.
It already looks good.
Mm-hmm. And then Kai, what you're going to do on our, this is our measure-all cup. This is the 2-cup one. Can you find 3/4 of a cup? And we're going to use the solid end.
Which one's that?
So we're going to use, one end is for liquids, and the other end is for solids. We're going to use the solids. So you want to push it down until it measures 3/4 of a cup. 3/4.
I see it. I see where it needs to go. Right there, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Perfect. And we're going to fill applesauce to 3/4 of a cup in our measure-all.
Yum, yum.
Okay, so got some applesauce here.
Do you have a tool that can fix that?
I think we might,
Really?
or at least we used to. Okay, so we are going to take this and you're going to scoop it and fill it up, okay? It does. I love smelling things. On these videos, you'll catch me all the time just smelling things because I love smelling food. We can take this because we want to make sure that it's even.
This is definitely not liquid. It's kind of like solid and liquid.
Yeah.
More solid though.
Yes, I agree.
But it does take the shape of its container.
Mhm.
So.
I believe we call that viscous. It's a viscous material. Kind of like magma.
Yeah. Because magma
I would do
eventually turns.
one more scoop in there. And then we'll pat it down nice and flat, okay? Let's see. It's okay. Let's see. It's a little over 3/4 of a cup.
But that just means more deliciousness.
With baking, we should be pretty precise with our baking. So I'm going to try and scoop.
Some of it's just like crawling down.
Yeah, that's all right.
There
That's
goes.
why we clean up when we're done. Here, we'll just level it off there.
Down it goes like a little slug.
Down it goes. Okay, so Kai, would you like to go ahead and pop that in there?
Oh God. Yuck.
It's just applesauce.
I
There
love
we go.
applesauce.
And look, we can even just go like this. So we make sure that we get it all. Is it all over me?
Not all over, just one little guy right
Okay,
there.
and then we're going to mix that.
Ooh, can I?
Sure. And I'll go get the applesauce
Ooh,
off of
this
me.
is hard. Ooh, it's really hard.
Okay, so you're going to want to mix that until it's well combined. Don't lose any of our cake.
I know. Trying to keep it in as much as I can.
Okay, so like I said, I put a tablespoon of melted butter in the 10-inch nonstick skillet. If you have the little baster brush, you can use that. Just go ahead and melt the butter in the microwave and then make sure you paint it, as I like to say. Paint the butter all over.
It's kind of already looking good. Just need all that dough mixed in.
Yes.
That powder. Man, it's all at the bottom.
And like I said, the oven is
Wow,
set
that
to
really is all at the
350
bottom.
degrees. And once we put it in the oven, it's going to bake for 30 minutes.
All the powder is just at the bottom.
Here, let me get you going. And then you can kind of get the remainder, okay? So we're just going to mix it up with our mix and scraper. We're mixing it up today in the classic batter bowl. Yeah, we gotta mix it up until all that powder is combined with our applesauce and our pumpkin. It's hard work.
Just needs 2 more pounds of salt.
2 more pounds of salt, yuck.
I meant sugar. Whoops. 2 more pounds of sugar.
You like salty cakes?
It feels a sea. It feels like a sea theme. Definitely, but sea theme.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and finish up that last bit, get that powder combined.
Say sea theme 5 times fast. Whew. This is starting to look like a bunch of, like a weird spider's nest. It's really looking Halloween. Looks pretty good.
Smells delicious, doesn't it? Are we ready to put it in the
Wish-
skillet?
I wish people's noses could peek through to smell.
Oh, yes, they will have to try it themselves at home.
Or
Oh, there's
stick
still
their
some
hand
powder down
in.
here at the bottom. Make sure we get all that.
Take that, powder. I'm not escaping this time. No death of the staircase of death. Huh?
Staircase of death.
You
Oh,
remember the
we are
blanket?
not using our manual food processor today.
Mm.
Kai calls it the manual food processor the staircase of death because of the way the blades are designed.
And I like
Alright.
to kill the food.
Alright, I think this is ready. Looks like we've got all the cake combined with our
You
pumpkin
almost
and
punched me.
applesauce. Well, you're standing so close.
I'm gonna stand back.
Let's go ahead and put it in our skillet, and then it's going to go in the oven.
Yay!
And then I will tell you how to make the whipped cream topping. And after that, promise that we will post pictures of the finished product in the comments of this video. Okay?
There it goes. I saw like
Here, back up a little bit so the camera can
I
see.
saw at least like 4 drops of the cake powder, but that's it. Ooh, yummy. Be quiet, Mom.
I know, I'm gonna wake up.
Really delicious.
These Nixon scrapers really do a very good job of getting everything out of the bowl you're working with.
Holy cow.
Alright, so we're going to spread this in here evenly. And we're
Looks
going to
good.
let it bake. Heck yes. Let's go ahead and scrape that off.
Great. We're all gonna be.
It's gonna bake in the oven. It'll be quite fine, and we all washed our hands.
Bakers always wash their hands before they do their next meal,
I hope so.
because then restaurants would totally have coronavirus.
Probably. Okay, go ahead and open up the oven, Kai. We'll get this in
Okay.
here.
This thing.
Yes. That's the oven.
I barely opened this thing because my mom barely trusts me.
Whatever.
I mean, you barely let me open it, okay?
Alright, in it goes.
Closing it up. 3, 2.
Okay, so really quick, we'll go through the process of making the topping and then we will post this later. So, with your food chopper, and this actually,
Another death killer machine.
this Kai is older than you. This was my very first Pampered Chef item I ever got. I received it as a gift. I've been a fan ever since. It's older than you. You use your food chopper, and what you're going to do is you're going to chop pecans. And you're going to just chop them up coarsely so that they look like this. about half a cup. Okay, so you'll need that. And
You
then
mean
also
peacocks?
pecans. And then also in the whipped cream maker, we unfortunately don't have this. That's why we're not going to show you the process, but it is on my list to get because it is super cool. You have whipped cream in a matter of seconds. It's just a pump, and bam, whipped cream in a matter of seconds.
Just 1, 2, 3, 4 pumps, and that's it.
You pump for like 30 seconds.
Oh.
But what you're going to do to make the topping is you're just going to get, the recipe calls for a small container of whipped cream. So I would stick to 2 cups or less. Really, it depends on how much you really want on your cake.
Are you literally making butter? Because that's technically the process.
Yeah, we made butter last week, and this is the process. Exactly. Only
Heavy cream, you shake the jar, and you got butter.
yes, but we're gonna whip ours less time so that it's whipped cream. So you do your heavy cream, tablespoon of powdered sugar, and all this goes in the whipped cream maker. Teaspoon of vanilla, okay, and then half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And I highly recommend our Kerinchi cinnamon. Pampered Chef only sells this around the holidays. This is what all the professional bakers and cooks use.
What?
It is a delicious cinnamon taste, so I highly recommend you get the Kerinchi cinnamon. Yes, gives you that professional bakery taste. So all that goes in the whipped cream maker, and you're going to whip that up. Kai and I are just going to use a whisk and probably the same plastic batter bowl. It's very easy to make whipped cream. Just whisk it until you have the right consistency. So after that cake is done, we're going to pop it out of the oven. We're going to flip it over onto a plate. And then while the cake is still warm, you spread with the all-purpose spreader. Take that, spread it on your cake, sprinkle it with your pecans, and you are in business. Pumpkin spice cake.
Delicious.
So, we'll take pictures of us eating it later. Okay. Bye. Why don't you press the button, Kai?
All right, and